T-minus 90 seconds. T-minus 90 seconds. Countdown continuing smoothly. S4B propellants pressurized. The indication now using the workaround showing the S4B propellants have been pressurized. Now looking at the liquid hydrogen tanks as they become pressurized. LH2 aboard the second stage pressurized. All propellants now aboard the second stage pressurized as we approach the 1 minute mark in the countdown. Mark T-minus 1 minute and counting now in the final minute of the countdown. At T-minus 45 seconds, Gene Cernan will make the final guidance alignment. This is the mark. T-minus 45 and Gene Cernan made that final guidance alignment. That's the last action taken by the crew aboard the space vehicle. Now approaching the half-minute mark. T-minus 33, T-minus 30 seconds, and continuing on now. Continuing on at the T-minus 26-second mark, T-minus 25. We'll get a final guidance release at the T-minus 17-second mark. T-minus 17, final guidance release. We'll expect engine ignition at 8.9 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, ignition sequence started. All engines are started. We have ignition. 2, 1, 0. We have a liftoff. We have a liftoff, and it's lighting up the areas. It's just like daylight here at Kennedy Space Center as the Saturn V is moving off the pad. It has now cleared the tower.
Complete. We're in a row, Bob.
Roger, Gino. Looking great. Busted on all five engines.
Okay, babe, it's looking good here. Roll is complete. We are pitching.
Mission Control, Gene Cernan reporting the launch vehicle maneuvering to the proper attitude. Everything looking good at this point.
17 is go.
Roger, 17, you're go.
First stage looks good. Altitude 1.1 miles. Booster says we look good. We're now at 2.5 miles.
Mark, mode 1 Bravo.
Roger, 1 Bravo. We're go at 1 minute.
Roger, Gene, you're looking great. Right on the line.
Everybody says looking great. Right on the line. We're now 1 mile downrange. Launch vehicle 4.2 miles high. Coming up on maximum dynamic pressure at this point. 4 miles downrange, 8 miles high, and the velocity approaching 3,000 feet per second.
Looking great. Stand by for mode 1 Charlie, 17. Mark, mode 1 Charlie.
And the flight dynamics officer says we look good on all sources, right on the trajectory.
Roger, 17, you're go.
Flight Director Gene Kranz taking a status for staging. We say we look good for staging.
Roger, we're go here. Inboard cutoff.
Roger, inboard.
Inboard engine shutting down on time as planned. Crew will experience maximum G-forces of about 4 Gs at shutdown. Coming up on first stage shutdown. And we've had shutdown on time on the first stage.
5.
Roger, they're looking here, looking good.
Sure felt like it. I think we saw them all from here.
Roger, Jack, and the thrust is going, all 5 of them. They're running good.
Okay, 3 minutes in, we're go.
Roger, 17.
Good, 60 feet. Going down about 2. Very little dust. Very little dust. 40 feet, going down at 3. Stand by for touchdown. Stand by. 25 feet, down at 2. Fuel's good. 20 feet. Going down at 2. 10 feet. 10 feet. Contact. Stop, push. Engine stop. Engine arm. Proceed. Command override off. Road control ahead. Hold. Pings auto. Okay, Houston, the Challenger has landed.
Roger, Challenger, that's super.
Okay, Parker valves. Now here's the temperature for you. 40 degrees.
Say again.
40.
Copy that.
Both cover. Okay, number 1. Something over here. Never did figure out what. Okay, Bob, the shade is deployed facing deep space.
Oh, copy. Roger. Understand the cosmic ray.
Okay, Bob, the antenna is deployed. It's not on the post yet, but it's deployed. Uh-oh, come on, don't get all caught on something. That's better. That's better. Okay, Bob, I think just about got the sun side deployed just as perpendicular to the sun as I think anybody could do.
Okay, copy that. Good enough.
Parting, but I'll have to check it out.
Okay, copy that, Jack.
Those parting planes go over the or go through the whole boulder on the order of at least 3 meters. See if you can see what kind of bite you can get. Oh man, yeah, that's what I've been doing. See if you can get a bigger. Oh no. It's coming now. See, just here. Let me get my foot down there. You get out. You get Jack. See, that's the key. Now, I think I can. Okay, if I do it that way, get away down there. Okay, now try it. See, we got a couple inches at a throw. We're all right. There you go. Do that for a little bit. Okay, let me put my foot on it. Okay, ready? Yeah. It's got to loosen up sooner or later. Okay, that's another good one. When you get tired, I'll do that. You can do this. This way, you can get a bigger throw. Okay. Let me know when, and I'll do that. Oh, that's all right. Feel like it's loosening up at all? Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, go ahead. Hang on. Okay. 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 Stay there. Stay there. Okay, back. Thank you.
Okay, we gather you're on the way back to the limb with the course sense there, Jack.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, Bob. I'm going to take the TV away from you and get these battery covers squared away before I put the tongs and the camera on.
Okay, Dino, and you guys have the Nomon in the little quiver, right?
Yes, sir. The temperature on the batteries are 96 and 110.
Okay, thank you.
Can I close the covers?
Roger.
Can I close the covers?
Roger, roger.
Hey, you're turning our voice around, Bob.
No, I
We're
said,
getting a repeat.
I said close the covers, please.
That's right, I heard what you said, but you're turning our voice around.
Jack Schmidt on his way back to the lunar module.
Bop, bop, I was strolling on the moon one day in the merry, merry month of December. No, May's the month. May, that's right. May is the year of the month. When, much to my surprise, a pair of funny eyes.
Sorry about that, guys, but today may be
Okay,
December.
the battery covered. Okay, Bob, the battery covers are closed. I'm going to go mode switch 1. I guess I'll just wave goodbye. You look pretty clean, so I won't touch you.
Okay, thank you.
Bet on it. Okay, I just got a chunk of that side. Okay, I got both of these. See that rock right over there in a little mound? Just project you out of the edge of it. Where you looking? Right over there. Here? No. No, here? I'm pointing. There you go. You just about touched it. Right there, that piece. Okay, let me get these in a bag here. Well, I'll get that piece. And that's the samples from either side of the contact anyway. Can you get a bag? Pretty small. Give me a hammer, get a bag, and I'll take the hammer. I got these in my hand I want to put there. Okay, bag 477 is the coarsely vesicular rock. There are 2 of them there? I hope 2 of them fill in. No, only got 1. Okay, here's that other one. It had to fall right here. I don't think it ever... There it is. Get your tongs. Right here. Now, you're full of dirt in the scoop. You just covered it up. Got it. I got it. Here, put it in here with the dirt. That's good. Little dirt never hurt anybody. Got it. Got it. Okay. Dean, you want this one? Yep. I want the full one. Yeah. Latched. Okay. That's almost full of samples, and I think that big rock would be, probably wouldn't fit in there.
Okay, then we'll put that in the big bag.
It's in the big bag.
Good enough. And I gather there's no rubber samples today, right?
Okay. No rover samples. Sorry. That's a pretty good day's workout, you know? You know, I don't think we need an exercise period. We get back in there. I don't think we have to apologize to anybody. I'm sorry we didn't get out to Station 1. And one of the main reasons is I think we could have got our navigation bearings a little bit better. Well, tell you, this hole out here, that new LSAP had more to it than met the eye. I'm trying to figure out. Now I got to clamp it right in that rail. There's not much to clamp it on the inside. So keep the knob up. Yeah, you got it. Hold it right there. We got enough overlap on this side. Why don't you try the outside? This go, man. Okay. Why don't you try the outside first? Fix it.
Inside first, probably better, guys.
overlap there? Nope, I want a little more. Okay, and I am going to try this side because I can get my overlap over here.
As you can see, it's only a paper fender, but the moon is real.
Hold it right there while I clamp it down. Well, that paper is going to come off, and the clamp's not going to come off. I'll say that. I don't know how much we're going to get on the fender, but... Okay, let's fix, yeah. Can you fix that at all? Yep. That'll give us a little strengthening, stiffening. Yeah. Be tight. Yep. Tighter for the road. I don't want to lose that. Man, that's tight. Now, let's see if I can get this one. Jack, why don't you come on this side and hold the fender down right there? Hold it right about there. Okay, you want to get it outboard a little bit more? I mean half? No, I want to keep it above this center, the hub here. Yeah, okay. For steering purposes. See this thing? Is that fixed? Yeah. I'll take a look at it. I'm going to tighten it down so it stays, and I'm going to take a look at it. I might turn this thing down, too. Yeah, I was just going to suggest that. Let me take a look before I get it too tight. But I'll tell you, that's going to help some. Yep. They do the trick. I can't see what's under this rail too well, but I know that clamp is on. It's on tight. Gene, it looks... Let me move this. Move your left hand a little. Okay, tighten that down. Get this out of the way. I mean the film changed. Okay. Can I change your oil?
Thank you, Dino. It looks much better.
How about any other service I can be? Okay. Okay, Houston, the number of blocks plotted on the map.
That's the Earth in the picture.
Getting by chance? Yeah, I got under an east-west overhang about 20 centimeters, way back. By the way, it goes even farther, but that's about as far as I can reach back to the sample. It's an object on me.
Okay, I copy that.
That's exact 500.
And 17, if you want to just take a minute, you might look up in the sky and notice that our camera's taking a beautiful picture of Mother Earth.
Isn't that pretty over there? Can you see the Massif, too?
We're coming down to look at the Massif. Got a beautiful picture of the Pacific there. Ed finally found it. Now we see the Massif.
Okay. And Bob, I took an after picture of where Jack just got that soil sample under the rock from, and I'm on 60.
Copy.
Now I want to try and take this piece off first. Pretty hard, isn't it? That boulder's going to roll. Man, that is hard. There's the same class over there. Well, that class is soft. Can you use your blade in? Now, let me get that little piece anyway to start with. Got it. There's 2 more pieces. Okay. Before we cover them up, let's get them. I gotta get a sample of that mother rock. Okay, there you go. The other one's right there. Okay. Let me see if I can't get a sample. Want to try to hit that one more time? I think I got another one coming. There's another little one. That looks almost like a rhyolite from here. I don't believe it, though. No, that's not. I think that's it. Got a bag? Okay, this is a fine-grained but crystalline white glass in the gray breccia. And it's mixed with soil. We had to pick up a little soil. 503. I guess they're all there, aren't they? Yeah, I think they are. There are 3 class anyway, 3 fragments that we got off ships. Let me get a piece of the rock at the end. And I'm going to take a close-up stereo of that. Okay. Don't get it. Okay.
The old boulder rolling trick.
I'm getting a soil sample under there.
Don't hit the rover.
Get that sample under there, Jack. Under that rock. Okay. Got a bag? Got a bag. The soil from right underneath the rock. Down to about 4 centimeters and 505. And I'll try to skim it here a little too. See that?
Roger, we see a long thing in your hand there, Gene.
Well, I didn't think that was supposed to happen. Now, I know Jack, shoot, thought I had him on the rover, but, oh, that core cap covers, I'll get him. No, you got some there in that little pocket. Yeah, but there's so many bags in here, I can't get in them. No, I mean the pocket on the rover, on the bag. Remember? No, they're not. I took them out and put them on you. Oh, okay. The rest of them are in this bag. I'll come and get them. I won't. Ah! You don't mind a little dirt here and there, do you, Gay?
No.
Jack Schmidt having a few problems.
They're on the rim if you could, very quickly. That'll be the next order of priority after that.
Very well. Yes, sir.
And I'm not sure whether your pan will look down into the crater or not, Jack, but if it didn't, we'd like to get another one from there. Hey, there's the crater.
It did. Yeah, yeah, look into it yourself, and then I'll also get you a stereo pan before we leave. I can do that.
Roger. That's some crater.
Got your hammer? Yeah, I've practiced too long on taking stereo pans with craters without getting one here. I got mine from just right down there. Okay. Now wait a minute. Are you ready? Okay, very slow. Even the core tube is red. Look at that. Even the core is red. The bottom one's black and orange, and the top one's gray and orange. Fact is, the bottom of the core is very black compared to anything we've seen. And we must have gone through the red soil because it's filled, but it's filled with a black material. Let me see. Dark gray, almost a very, very fine grain. That might be a magnetite.
Fantastic.
Soil. I got it.
Fantastic.
Go ahead. Okay. But it's. Let me. God, it is black, isn't it? Yeah, I gotta get it so I can get the. Boy, it is black, and is it contrasted to that orange stuff? Very black. Well, not very black. It's a good dark gray. Very dark bluish gray. Yeah, contrast. Okay, turn that thing so I can push this cap a little bit. Just turn. Which way? Either way. Just turn the whole tube. Oh, okay. It's just easier to turn the tube in my hand. Some more. I don't want this cap to come off. Okay, I'm going to intermediate cooling. Okay. Did let you measure that. Well, we didn't get a pan at a ratio, but we got some rover shots of it. So you may be able to come quantify that a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, Houston, we sampled about 3 meters southwest of the Gnomon that was set up for the top of boulder soil sample. So it's a matched pair, really, in that regard. Don't forget your Gnomon. Now, I need to get a pan. Are you going to pan? I've already started it. Okay, I'll go over near the rover and get one. Okay, I got the Gnomon. When do you want us to leave, Bob? Dick, you read me? Yeah. Hello, Houston.
17, loud and clear. We'd like you to leave immediately. Just not sooner.
Hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity, hippity hopping over hill and dale. Da 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 da. Hippity hopping along.
Outstanding.
And there's some beautiful north overhangs all around the block. Well, on the north side of the block.
Okay, that's the best place to have north overhang, and I guess that means one of you guys might grab the SEC, the small can, before you leave the rover.
Corridor. Yeah, well, how's she doing? It's okay. It'll hold for a while. Okay, here's an FSR that's about,
And Jack, you're on tag on one side of your bag is undone again.
Oh, I'll get it for you. Here's a football-sized rock that was 50% buried. Can you grip it? I got the gate open. I'm ready to get your back. Hey, did you see the way I handle the hammer? Yeah. Every while I get accustomed to things. That gate's a little sluggish too, Jack. SCSE, huh?
Roger, but we have to have the wheels rolling.
We can do that. We can try it.
We want the wheels rolling in 4 minutes, so I don't think it's practical at this time.
Houston, before we close out our EVA, we understand that there are young people in Houston today who have been effectively touring our country, young people from countries all over the world, effectively touring our country, had the opportunity to watch the launch of Apollo 17, hopefully had an opportunity to meet some of our young people in our country, and we'd like to say, first of all, welcome, and we hope you enjoyed your stay. Second of all, I think probably one of the most significant things we can think about when we think about Apollo is that it has opened for us being the world, a challenge of the future. The door is now cracked, but the promise of that future lies in the young people, not just in America, but the young people all over the world, learning to live and learning to work together. In order to remind all the peoples of the world, in so many countries throughout the world, that this is what we all are striving for in the future, Jack has picked up a very significant rock, typical of what we have here in the Valley of Torres Littrow. It's a rock composed of many fragments, of many sizes, and many shapes, probably from all parts of the moon, perhaps billions of years old. But a rock of all sizes and shapes, fragments of all sizes and shapes, and even colors that have grown together and become a cohesive rock, outlasting the nature of space, sort of living together in a very coherent, very peaceful manner. When we return this rock, or some of the others like it, to Houston, we'd like to share a piece of this rock with so many of the countries throughout the world. We hope that this will be a symbol of what our feelings are, what the feelings of the Apollo program are, and a symbol of mankind that we can live in peace and harmony in the future. A portion of a rock will be sent to a representative agency or museum in each of the countries represented by the young people in Houston today. And we hope that that rock and its students themselves will carry with them our good wishes, not only for the new year coming up, but also for themselves, their countries, and all mankind in the future. Put that in the big bag, Gino. In the big bag.
Roger.
We
Jack
salute
Dean,
you, promise of the future.
we thank you for your sentiments and your interest.
And now, let me bring this camera around. To commemorate not just Apollo 17's visit to the Valley of Torres Littrow, but as an everlasting commemoration of what the real meaning of Apollo is to the world, we'd like to uncover a plaque that has been on the leg of our spacecraft that we have climbed down many times over the last 3 days. And I'll read what that plaque says to you. First of all, it has a picture of the world, two pictures, one of the North America and one of South America. The other covers the other half of the world, including Africa, Asia, Europe, Australia, covers the North Pole and the South Pole. In between these two hemispheres, we have a pictorial view of the moon, a pictorial view of where all the Apollo landings have been made, so that when this plaque is seen again by others who come, they will know where it all started. The words are, "Here man completed his first exploration of the moon, December 1972 AD. May the spirit of peace in which we came be reflected in the lives of all mankind." It's signed Eugene A. Cernan, Ronald E. Evans, Harrison H. Schmidt, and most prominently, Richard M. Nixon, President of the United States of America. This is our commemoration that will be here until someone like us, till some of you who are out there who are the promise of the future, come back to read it again and to further the expiration and the meaning of Apollo.
Roger, Dean, we in Houston copy that and echo your sentiments. And Dr. Fletcher is here beside me. I'd like to say a word to the two of you.
Dean and Jack, I've been in close touch with the White House, and the President has been following very closely your absolutely fascinating work up there. He'd like to wish you Godspeed as you return to Earth, and I'd like to personally second that. Congratulations. We'll see you in a few days. Over.
Thank you, Dr. Fletcher. We appreciate your comments, and we certainly appreciate those of the President. And whether it be civilian or military, I think Jack and I would both like to give our salute to America. And Dr. Fletcher, if I may, I'd like to remind everybody, I'm sure something they're aware, but this valley of history has seen mankind complete its first evolutionary steps into the universe, leaving the planet Earth and going forward into the universe. I think no more significant contribution has Apollo made to history. It's not often that you can foretell history, but I think we can in this case. And I think everybody ought to feel very proud of that fact. Thank you very much. Bob, this is Gene, and I'm on the surface. And as I take man's last step from the surface back home for some time to come, but we believe not too long into the future, I'd like to just let what I believe history will record, that America's challenge of today has forged man's destiny of tomorrow. And as we leave the moon in Taurus Littrow, we leave as we came, and God willing, as we shall return, with peace and hope for all mankind. Godspeed the crew of Apollo 17.
Camera's not going to run. Stop me holding it.
15 seconds.
They average 20 seconds. Shoot. Okay, let's get off. Forget the camera. Okay, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Fourth stage. Push. Engine arm is destined. Okay, I'm going to get the pro. 99. Proceeded. 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Run away, Houston. Vector good. Ag thought. It's over.
Roger, you have good thrust.
Okay, 30 seconds. 308 your number. Take on through 1,500 feet, and 8 dot looks good.
Roger, we've lost data right now, but we'll...
130 Houston, we're in the blind and we'll go.
Roger, we'd like the Ags to auto.
Okay, I got good luck. No. Trying to hold. Okay, Houston coming up on 2 minutes.
Challenger, Houston, your go at 2 minutes. We'd like Ag smoke control auto. Over.
Okay, you watch the table, Gino. I'm watching it. Just get calm if you can.
Challenger, Houston, how do you copy Houston?
Okay, Houston, Challengers go. Coming up on 2:30. We're through 19K.
Roger, Challenger, we need a 623 plus 10,000 in the Ags, over.
Well, those are the angles. How about an Omni? I tried it. I've got,
Challenger, Houston, aft Omni, please. Would you relay America?
Okay, Houston, 3 minutes. The Challengers go. We're through 25K. Okay, our next braking gate is at 3,000 feet. Ron, I got a plan for him. I can see the command head service module now. Okay. We're 4,200 feet, 30 feet per second. And inertial line of sights are both 0.
America and Challenger, this is Houston, and we've got a good picture of the Challenger coming up from the surface of the moon.
Ron, I'm closing at 5 feet per second, 440 feet. Okay. Good to see you. Good to have you all back up here. It's been a good trip. Okay, I'm at 5 feet per second and 350 feet.
Challenger is coming in with the crew in the nearly heads down position as seen on the television monitor.
That's great. Okay, Ron, 240 feet and 3 feet per second. Okay, keep it coming. Nice and easy. Get a lot of pictures. 200 feet, 3 feet per second. I got 2 feet per second. I'm at 170 feet. About 40 feet, 2 feet per second. About 3 feet of that antenna around. We'll get a better look at it when you pitch over. Okay. Everything else looks clean. Man, that Challenger is a beautiful vehicle. You betcha. One little strap flopping on the top of it, and that's all. Okay, I got 2 feet per second. I'm at 100. Yeah, usually you can see that strap flopping up there now on the TV, but that's the only thing.
Dr. Ron, we haven't picked it out, but we do have a perfect picture.
Ron, I'm sneaking in at about a little over 1 foot per second. Okay, I'm trying to keep you on the tube here, so. How come you guys do everything upside down? Okay, let's let it drift in like this slowly. Okay. You still have it. I've still got it. Ron, I'm going to stop it here and you can do your maneuver. Okay, here we go. Mark it. In a bit.
I'm going to get the radar out of the way, but I'm not going to, I'll lose him here as soon as this fifth runner gets out. I'm going to just station keep. Roger, probe looks good. I can see it extended. Okay, great. The radar holds you. Well, we don't hold you anymore.
Ron Evans will now maneuver the CSM into position for the final docking.
Okay, she's looking good. Let's go to free. We'll go to retract 1. Okay, mark it. I'm free. Okay, retract. Here you come. Bang! I got all 2 lever bolts. You got what? Okay, 2 grays, I mean. That's better. Okay. Better. Okay, it sounded good in here. Yeah, it sounded good in here. Okay, Houston, we're hard docked.
This view from 400 miles up.
Focus.
The crater Tsiolkovsky on the lunar far side, normally not visible from Earth, first seen by a Soviet Luna, an unmanned photographic mission.
There you go.
That crater is about 160 miles in diameter.
Gordy, the country Gene's pointing out is south of the orbit that we've been following for several days. Ron even more than Gene and I. And it's some of the striking country of the far side of the moon that human beings don't very often have a chance to see, but a trend's been started in the last few years, and I suspect it will continue.
Roger, Jack.
A little bit along the orbital track. I'll be panning the camera more or less westward. Tsiolkovsky starting, and Tsiolkovsky is itself in the crater Fermi. And moving on to the east, the next big pair of craters that we spent some time studying is Hebert, which is just south, is right there. And just a little bit northwest of there is Pasteur.
Roger, Jack.
Both Hebert and Pasteur appear to be very old basins, much older than Tsiolkovsky, and they have as you can see, a fill in them, a apparent fill, very flat, looking at this distance, and very light colors. It's an event on the moon of which we have relatively little understanding at this time, but possibly the Apollo 16 results, when they're fully known, the analysis of the samples and other data may shed some light on that event.
This view from the moon at an altitude of more than 1,000 miles.
No, you won't see Tycho for a little bit.
The large crater in the lower right corner is the crater Humboldt.
You can, Langrenus is visible now. now at the edge of Fecunditatis there, if you want to show that one. Yeah, alteration from fluids in the interior of the moon is more than just a possibility.
Roger, that's a nice shot there of Marginus.
Can you see the swirls, Gordy? By the very diffuse light color areas that cross various, in that region in the center should be the landing site of Apollo 17, known hereafter, I guess, as the Taurus Littrow area.
You're now 1,500 miles above the surface, and your climb rate was just computed at 295,000 feet per minute.
That is really moving out. We're glad they cleared the traffic out of the way. Good picture. That's in the south polar regions. There's, I think you can probably see a long chain of craters, which so far unvisited by man. In fact, the whole region has, and that goes to the North Pole. Once again, I'll pick you up at Smithy. And move you into Mare Marginis, the Margin Sea. And all the Mare, you may recall now, we have pretty good evidence as a result of the Apollo program that are series of basalt flows that some 3 to 4 billion years ago, in round numbers, were erupted on the moon and filled many of the low areas that existed at that time. Not an awful lot has happened to the moon since, except for the impact craters, some younger ones since 3 billion years ago, which is one of the reasons it becomes so interesting to man. It's the moon's frozen in a period of history 3 billion years and older, which is a period of history that we cannot recognize very readily on Earth because of the dynamic processes of mountain building and oceans and weathering that are taking place even at the present time. Understanding that early history of the moon may mean an understanding of the early history of the Earth. And I think we're well on our way to a first-order understanding of that history as a result of the program.
17 Houston, you just passed 2,000 miles.
2,000 miles. We've got about a 95% full mode in front of us. Not too far. Matter of fact, I think the Apollo 16 landing area would be just about on the horizon to the south of Tranquillitatis. Okay, I think you can orient yourself with the big basins Jack's been talking about. There's Chrysium. You can see the landing site up in the, what is to be the upper left-hand corner of the picture, but you can pick it out by now, I know. Get a better relationship. You're looking at Langren is down there, the bright crater. You ought to be able to see Humboldt. Maybe Jack can give you the whole thing. Just a second. Can you give the whole thing? Yeah, he's at minimum zoom. Yeah, that's perfect. You can see Tsiolkovsky now on the Terminator down there. I think Jack's just about got the moon center perfect. You got Tsiolkovsky on one end, the big basins on the other end. How high are we, Gordy?
Okay, you're 2,327 miles.
You know, I I think it's worth noting while we're looking back at the entire moon as we see it here, and as you're seeing it there, that America could be proud of the Apollo heritage it's left here. I know we in the program believe that it's really and truly been a heritage that will prove itself to be one of the most beneficial things that have happened to mankind in quite some time, although none of us can really predict the future. But I think everyone who's been part of this program has been proud of its accomplishments. I know we have. We're looking back at some place I think we will use as a stepping stone to go beyond someday. And those aren't words, so it's a faith I truly and dearly have. And I think we will all see it in our lifetime, not just as a nation, but as a world. How's that? Okay. Slowly? Go now? Am I clear? You're clear, babe. Go. Okay. Hot diggity dog. Okay, can you see him? He's out. Roger. Am I on the tube?
That's affirmative.
Okay.
Outstanding quality picture, Ron.
See me wave?
That's affirmative.
Okay. Beautiful. Hey, the paint on here is just, it's a silver paint. And it's just little blisters on it, so you can kind of peel it off with your finger. Yeah, roll it off the other way. Yeah, I can see the moon back behind me. Beautiful. The moon is down there to the right. Full moon. And off to the left, just outside the hatch down here, is the crescent Earth. Maybe I can get a picture of the Earth coming back in there. But the crescent Earth is not like a crescent moon. It's got kind of like horns. The horns go all the way around, and it makes almost 3/4 of a circle. Well, the RTV is good out here. Looks brand new. Whatever they put on the end, looks like an RTV stuff, huh? That's why they seal around all the doors on here. And it's spank as clean as ever. Okay, all right. Say, what's outstanding? Once you get stable in a position, see, I can pretty much hang on with one hand, and I can twist. See?
And there it is, coming down on those three big orange and white parachutes, 72 feet across, and NASA people happy to see all three of them working today. On Apollo 15, only two came out. They were just a little bit worried, but all worked out well then, and all appears to be working out very, very well right now. That space capsule weighs a little more than 14,000 pounds, and those 3 chutes slow it down to about 21 miles an hour. And we can see it from the ship. It's going to be so close that navigator George Bruce on the Ticonderoga was certainly correct. He says, we're not going to make any mistakes this time, I assure you. And it is very obvious that the Apollo 17 capsule is coming down right on target. That hasn't always been the case. There have been a lot of instances in the early Gemini flights when, for instance, Gemini 5 was 95 miles off target. But ever since Apollo 7, they've been coming very, very close indeed, within about 3.2 miles, and the greater accuracy, the NASA people say, is because of improved computer guidance systems that have evolved in this program. For Eugene Cernan, this is re-entry number 3. He's had 3 very good ones, too. On Gemini 9, the 3-day Earth orbital mission, he came down within 3/8 of a mile of the target and 1.5 miles from the carrier. Apollo 10, again, Eugene Cernan, and again, right on target. So we are seeing the perfect culmination of this near-perfect Apollo 17 mission, and we are having such a good sight of it from the ship here that all around the edge of the ship, the men of the Ticonderoga are gathered, and they are watching it as it comes down toward the Pacific. It is reported that all is well on board. All is well, and they are saying it is a beautiful day, and it is indeed a beautiful day. The helicopters are circling over, getting into a position for a quick recovery of the astronauts. The wind is blowing a little stronger than it was a few moments ago. The sun has now gone under some of those big clouds that prevented us from seeing the chutes as they were originally deployed. But it is a beautiful day. And now we are waiting for the Apollo 17 capsule to drop beneath those clouds. On Apollo 7, they landed in a rain squall. There it comes. There it comes. Apollo 7 landed in a rain squall, and they couldn't find it for about 20 minutes. Wally Schirra was on board, and they said, turn on your beacon, and Wally flipped on the top blinker light. So it was a little difficult to find him, but nothing like that today. No rain squalls at all. It is floating down and looks like it's about ready to settle down on the Pacific Ocean, which seems to have calmed down a little bit from its 6 to 8 foot swells just to receive the Apollo 17 home. On Apollo 11, they were on target, but there was a navigational error, but that's really not much of a problem anymore because now there are satellite fixes that were not possible then, and Commander George Bruce, Tycho Navigator, has had 4 fixes in the last 3 hours, making him doubly sure that he was going to be right in the place he wanted to be. Now the next thing that the NASA people are waiting and watching and hoping about is whether or not that spacecraft will come down right side up or upside down. On Apollo 16, we got first glimpse of it much, much higher in the sky, but when it came down, it decided to go upside down, or in what NASA calls a stable 2 position. But there it is on our close-up camera aboard the photo helicopter with Sam Drummy operating the camera, and Max Wiley, the very good pilot who is getting us right in close and keeping us close so that we can get this spectacular view of the splashdown, which is about to happen and does happen. Beautiful, beautiful splashdown. And now we're looking from the deck camera, and you can see those huge parachutes as they are dropping into the water. They say it sounds like those guys are doing a good job out there. Now they're moving back in, and if all is well, it will be and is the egress ramp. That will take just a matter of minutes for Moy and Bueller, who are in the water, to get into position. Smart will stay up on the flotation collar. One of the astronauts will carry that up in the net to the 001 helicopter with him. And there comes the first of the astronauts. During simulation, we had always been afraid that the hatch would be on the wrong side. But if it is, we got on the wrong side too. And one of the astronauts, not quite close enough to tell which one, is stepping out and seeing whether what he said was true. He said he had good sea legs, and he's getting just a little opportunity to check them out there, standing on the flotation collar. It looks to me as though John Smart is helping him put on the life preserver. Final connection there, and you can see the next of the astronauts who is ready to step out and is stepping out. And that's the easier one to tell. That has got to be Ronald Evans, because he's the only one who is bald of these three, and I believe I see a bald pate. Two of the astronauts now out. And one could almost guess that the first one was Harrison Schmitt and the second one was Evans, because that is right, or at least the way it looks to everyone who is watching here. Cernan, as commander of the command module, the last man to leave his ship. And there we have Ronald Evans stepping out. And that is Eugene Cernan. He's done this 3 times before. Once on Gemini, once on Apollo 10. Finally, he's been the man who walked on the moon along with Harrison Schmitt, and he has returned. All of this happening in just exactly the fashion that NASA recovery people are always hoping will happen. Not only is everything nominal and are all of the men on board happy and in good spirits, but NASA and the rest of us can see exactly what is happening. 3 astronauts in the egress raft, up now. When he says now, that means that he's touched the button on the retrieval wrench and that it will start pulling up astronaut Harrison Schmitt. Dr. Schmitt, the first geologist to actually go to the moon, the man that the scientists have been waiting for a long time. There have been times when they have been most vociferous in their criticism of NASA, saying that they were not really doing the scientific program the way it should be. 1 and 002, moving in toward the deck of the Ticonderoga. Already the men are prepared to roll out that red carpet. And there's a shot from our photo helicopter. You can see landing on the fantail the 001 helicopter. You can also see 002 as it flies away. It will not be landing now because the these motors are turned off. The ceremony will be ready to begin. Instructional sheet says, follow me. Stalking will lead the way over. The carpet is down. Stalking shakes a hand. Shakes all 3 hands, one at a time. And now they are out on the deck. Middleman is Evans, all right. And they are in proper array as the band strikes up. Anchors away, as could be predicted. Cernan in front, Schmitt in the middle. salutes by Captain Norman Green and by Air Force General David